Welcome to the Yes Show, young, entertaining, and saved. I am your host, LaCora Stephens, and today we have a wonderful guest for you. He is an actor, he is a teacher, and he is something special. His name is Brandon Rachal, and you are going to love him. So make sure you don't go anywhere. The Yes Show begins now. And thank you all so much for tuning in. This is the Yes Show. I am LaCora, your host, and this is my wonderful guest, Mr. Brandon Rachal. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Brother, I'm good.
Cool.
I'm blessed. Nothing to complain about.
I ain't mad at you.
And your people, so I'm feeling good about this. You know, in case you all don't know, I was a theater major in college, and you are my kind of people. You're theater, brother.
Yeah.
Theater. Like, how did that even start?
It started, I would say, church. Not in the cliched sense. My grandmother used to just get me up and like read the opening scriptures and stuff. I read speeches, and I hated it with a passion. I used to cry and all that other stuff. You know, I would get corrected by a word, and then I would just break down because I did not want to be up there.
And so, now here you're doing it professionally.
Yeah.
Who would have thunk it? That's something.
It's a trip.
And you're probably like, well, we want to know more about him. This boy been up here crying over scriptures, and now he's a professional actor. Well, I have a game. It's called LaCora's Box.
Okay.
All right, and since you're an actor, you know, I think you could handle it. It's pretty easy. All right, so everyone, this is LaCora's Box. All right. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. This is fun.
Okay.
All right. So basically what you're going to do, you are going to open the box. Boom. You're going to select the white paper, read the question, answer it, and throw it down on the ground.
Okay.
You have 2 minutes to answer as many as you can.
All right.
All right?
Cool. I'm ready.
All right?
All right. I'm
you
ready.
know how folks, they always want to try to get the easy ones.
Yeah. I can't cheat or nothing
I know.
like that.
All right, Brandon, your time begins now.
Okay. Tell a knock-knock joke. Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Life.
Life who?
The cereal. Most embarrassing moment was, I think I was in middle school and I went to school one time. I think I didn't have any drawers on. That was.
Well, who found out that you didn't have drawers on?
I was rushing that day. Childhood celebrity crush, Janet Jackson.
Oh yeah, she's beautiful.
Love her. Craziest thing you've ever seen in church. One church mother, I think she was shouting, and her
skirt fell down?
No, her panties, her undergarments fell down.
Well, what was her dress?
Yeah, it was crazy. She had on a regular suit, I think. I was like, oh.
Oh Lord, that ain't good.
Yeah.
Good. That's Christianity gone wrong.
Sing a piece of your favorite song.
Okay. Bless my ears.
Oh man. Like the snow coming out in June. Like the sun coming out in June. Like a wedding without a groom. I'm missing you. That's Case. Missing you. Yeah, them young folks don't know nothing about that.
You know what?
That's
it took
old
me
school.
a while. It took me a while, Brandon.
Case,
Okay, all right,
that was
all right.
a good one. All right. What part of your character are you most proud of? I guess my ability to persevere, no matter what.
Tenacity. Yeah. I love that.
And to be a thinker and not a reactor.
Ooh, I'm working on that.
Yeah, something my
What's our time? We're good. Okay, keep going.
Okay, favorite show you're embarrassed to admit watching?
Yes.
At times, Golden Girls.
You better not ever be embarrassed about Golden Girls.
I love
9
it.
seconds.
I love it.
6, 5.
Best advice to give to another man. Define what manhood means for you. Don't try to be stereotypical and put yourself in a box.
Ooh, that was good. Nice way to round it off. All
That's
right,
it?
Brandon.
Okay, oh man.
That was bomb.com. Well, you know what? I'm banned from saying bomb.com in 2019. So I would just say that that was awesome. Great job.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to set this right here for now. And what we're going to do is get into your life. Born and raised in Los Angeles, California, Brandon has worked and performed regionally as a theater artist. Credits include work with Antias Theater Company, Downtown Repertory Theater, and Texas Shakespeare Festival. He had a supporting role in Inner City Shakespeare's film, Iago, and is a series regular on the web series, Jesus Freaks. After a false arrest shortly after college, Brandon has made it his mission to use drama techniques to empower youth to unlock their creative voice. He has coached and facilitated workshops with Unusual Suspects Theater Company, Narbonne High School, Camp Ubatu Watts, Fernando Pullum Performing Arts, and City Stage LA. Brandon is a proud graduate of the USC School of Dramatic Arts and is the Artistic Associate of Inner City Shakespeare Ensemble. Thousands of people come to Los Angeles like assiduously looking for that big break, and they are rejected, they are neglected, they don't have the support system. But you're out here and you are doing it, Brandon. But I guess you said that character trait, that ability to persevere. Mm-hmm. What made you actually become an actor?
It was basically some personal things in my teen years, mm-hmm. growing up in home. Some personal things had just happened, and had a stepdad behind the bottle. Didn't know how to control that, and so I've witnessed and had my share of physical and verbal abuse at times, which was just really heartbreaking. And I found theater to just sort of be that facilitator for me to really express myself creatively.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so just seeing all that, I was like, well, I gotta, I need to do something, because mm-hmm. there were moments even during those times where I didn't have a voice, where I was muzzled at times. And so the arts was a way for me to just break out of my shell. And be free. And be free. And then it's a trip going back to what advice would you give to another man,
mm-hmm.
is because that was a negative image of manhood that I did not want to be. As I matriculated, I said, I don't want to be behind the bottle. I made a conscious decision. I don't want to drink because of that. I don't want to do no type of drugs whatsoever.
Wow.
So started again in church in my teens, wrote little skits and stuff. And I remember riding home with my youth minister one time mm-hmm. after we did something on my own. And I said, you know what, I think I could do this. I could pursue this for a living. I think I want to do it. It was just something freeing about just, speaking your truth and writing something from the heart. So,
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, Brandon, well, first of all, I'm sorry that had to happen. I had another guest, and we were just talking about how we are all broken in some way, some form. Mm-hmm. You see these beautiful, wonderful, confident, talented people walking around, but you just don't know what they have experienced, what they have overcome. So,
right.
I would just say awesome for being out here and doing what you love.
Thank
so
you.
Many people are in a position where they dread it every
mm-hmm.
day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So being an actor, because I too love acting, like when you are on stage, like outside of being free, what is it that you hope to accomplish to the viewers watching
mm-hmm.
you?
My hope is to educate, inspire, and be a role model,
mm-hmm.
Particularly to students.
Which kind of comes in because you're a coach, you are a teacher.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, I fell into teaching artistry, I would say my senior year in college, mm-hmm. Where I did a project for like a drama English class, and it was part of our thesis, but we had to work with some elementary school students and a little bit of middle school students on a particular Shakespeare
those
piece.
Middle schoolers could be a little rowdy.
Child.
How did you handle them?
By the grace of God, I'm still alive. You know, it just the breath.
Yes, yes.
It's really the breath, but
Trust me,
So
I
that's how I fell
understand.
into the teaching artistry world, and I said, you know, I want to do something creative.
I love that. Well, and you know what? They want to know more about it. I want to know more about it, but we must take a break. So everyone, we are going to run a segment I love to call Red Carpet Rundown.
Red Carpet Rundown.
Yes. Now this is where I highlight actors, like professional actors from, I don't know, whoever you could think of. I want you guys to go ahead and take a look. I am here with Jovan Odepo, and we are here at the African American Film Critics Choice Awards. How do you feel about being here tonight?
I feel great. It's an honor to be in such great company and be around all these talented artists. I mean, it's an exciting
But you're
night.
no
so I'm happy.
stranger. You are no stranger to great company.
As long as you're in my house, you put a sir on the end of it when you talk to me.
Yes, sir.
You eat every day.
Yes, sir.
Got a roof over your head.
Yes, sir.
Got clothes on your back.
Yes, sir.
Why you think that is?
Because of you.
Hell, I know it's because of me, but why do you think that is?
What is the one thing that you picked up and you're just like, thank God for this role that I've learned this on this film?
I would say patience and learning how to get out of my own way.
With the little chest hairs coming out, not bad. You're looking good tonight.
Well, thank you. I hope I got lucky.
Oh,
We're up all night to get lucky.
it's not.
My
No,
name-
I'm
my
saying it's
name.
not in the book of Timothy.
No, my name is in the book of Acts, chapter 6, verse 5.
Oh, and you're 6'5", but you really look 6'4". And everyone knows out there, you guys know this man has been horrible.
Listen, I'm not leaving my boy behind, okay? You understand that? No matter where we stand, we'll do right by Micah. Micah needs me.
I don't need you.
But I need you, though.
We at EUR Web love what you're doing. Congratulations. Is there anything that you want to say to your fans out there?
Thank you for the support.
Everyone, I am so excited to present to you Mr. Demetrius Shipp, aka Tupac.
Let's get it.
Y'all see it? Turn around and show him that little nose earring. Look at that. Y'all see that? I love it. So was this already here or did you get it for the role?
This is for the movie.
Wait.
Yeah.
So you actually have a real earring?
The nose ring, yeah.
Okay, so it isn't like a magnet or anything.
This is the real deal. And I kept it because I listen. I went through pain and tears. Like the tears was coming out when it got.
Really? Oh my
So I'm like, you
goodness.
know what? I ain't taking this out. It hurt too much. We're gonna rock this thing.
But it
We're gonna-
fits.
Yeah,
I love
thank you,
it.
thank you.
I love it. And you look like Tupac. He was very handsome to me. If you guys know anything about Tupac Shakur, that brother had a nice nose and smile. And I could see the nose and the smile.
Thank you.
All right, can I hear you do a little your favorite Tupac song? We could have a little rap.
No.
You don't want to.
No.
See this brother, I'm trying to challenge him. You know, come with me, Hail Mary. What are you doing with this body?
Girl, honey, it's called Spanx and Thanks.
Spanx and thanks, I love it.
I'm in the new Flatliners movie. It's coming out.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
God is good. Okay, got a studio film. And actually, I'm celebrating the 20th anniversary of my nonprofit, Amazing Grace Conservatory. So that's like, I'm going to say that's the pinnacle right there for me.
It is.
I'm
20
so
years.
excited. 20 years.
Beautiful
I love
woman.
EUR Web.
Oh, you do? She loves EUR Web.
I do.
Season 2 about to come at you, and instead of 13 episodes, you're gonna get hit with 16. So get yourself ready. And if you haven't been caught up yet, you better binge watch right now, because season 2 is about to get hot like fish grease.
Like fish grease. Ooh.
Boom.
The character of Aunt Vi that I am honored to be able to play.
Right.
This is not a woman that you have seen on TV before.
That is true.
I mean, with all the history of television,
right.
you know,
You are
and
right.
of course it would take Oprah and Ava
To do it.
to put a woman on TV that's never been on TV before. So it's really exciting to be a part of the whole vision and process.
So we have been coming to you back and forth with the cast of Queen Sugar, and look who I have here. Oh, Dawn.
Hi, y'all. I'm good. I'm really good.
Now, this is a hit show. Everyone has fallen in love with Queen Sugar. It is so sweet. What do you think is the sweet ingredient that makes it such a hit?
To be honest, and as cliche as it sounds, love. This is a project that was made from love from the ground up. You know, one of the first conversations I had with Ava was about set culture, and it's taken for granted that, like, you know how to be on a set.
Right.
And often in TV, it can feel, you know, it can feel a little tough and tight,
Right.
and there's time restrictions and all these things. But she said, you know, I can always tell when something is made with love. I can sense it in the image. I can actually feel it and see it.
Wow.
So that was from the first conversation on. That was the key ingredient.
Scandal. Let's talk about it, because everyone was sitting on the edge of their seat waiting for you guys to return.
Right. Oh, you want to be a boss? Is that it? No, I Spit out, son! Speak with some spirit! Do you want to be a boss?
I mean, this roller coaster of a ride. How often do you say thank you, Lord, for this great show and
Every
this
single day.
opportunity? I
Every
mean,
single
you guys
day.
are on it, no matter what season, no matter how long. People are like ready for you guys.
Yep.
It's a blessing.
It's a wonder.
Okay. So do you have any news for us that you want to let us know what to look forward to this season?
No.
So that was our red carpet run down. Did you enjoy it? I know I did. Let me tell you something. I had a chance to meet some wonderful people that evening. So I hope you enjoyed it. We are going to get back to our wonderful star sitting on our couch. Well, it's not really a couch, it's a chair, but y'all get the idea. Mr. Brandon Rachal.
I've been waiting for you for so long.
What are you doing here?
Looking for someone you know.
Who?
Oh, you know who. Someone who has a penchant for helping others out. Someone who really doesn't belong here.
Oh, him.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Don't lie to me. You're a known liar.
I'm telling you the truth this time. I don't know where he is.
That's all right. I'll find him myself. Don't you know who I am?
You just experienced Brandon Rachal. He is phenomenal, awesome job. I mean, so you're doing your theater, you're telling me about teaching.
Yeah.
I want to know more about that. Because, you
teaching
know, by the
artist,
grace of God, you're still here, brother.
Yeah.
My sister is literally leaving her job right now as I speak as a middle school teacher.
Wow.
Because it was just too much.
Wow.
Too much. Gained weight, a boy jacked her up. My sister's 6'1", so she had to wait when there were no witnesses, you know, to get this joker. Understand what I'm saying? It's too much what teachers go through.
Yeah.
So, but you still here, Brandon.
Yeah, I am. I am, and you know, it's a noble profession.
Yes.
They say it's one of the most noblest professions
It
that there is.
is.
It takes a lot of patience. I thank God for that patience. Because there were times where I
Yes.
was like, you know what, bump it, I'm not teaching anymore. I'm done. I'd rather work with high schoolers.
Right.
And I have, but I think middle school has been the foundation. So I fell into teaching artistry even deeper after I graduated college, USC, by the way. And I was
Awesome
in
school.
rehearsal, yeah. And awesome, it was an awesome school, awesome, cool program.
Right.
But I was in rehearsals for a production of Romeo and Juliet with the Downtown Rep.
Which, in
theater
case you
company.
guys don't know, this brother is not just theater, but he is classically trained. Like, if you go on his Instagram page, you will see what I'm talking about. Like, you are doing some great things. But okay, I just have to say that.
Yeah, I love it. And,
So Romeo and
Shakespeare.
Juliet.
Yeah, I did Romeo. I was in rehearsals for Romeo and Juliet, and I was walking home that evening to my grandmother's house, and I was stopped by the police for something. They stopped, asked, where you coming from? Where I was like, yo, I'm coming from
Typical.
rehearsal, doing something positive. My evidence is right here in my bag. what's up? So they checked the belongings and whatnot. They didn't believe it. Put me in the back seat of the car, dropped my things off to my grandmother's house, take me around to the Burger King, which is down the street, and come to find out there was a robbery that had happened at that Burger King, and there was a holdup as well. And the suspects were Black,
right?
And they thought I was one of them.
Wow.
And one of the police officers branded a phone in my face, just a random phone, and was like, "Is this phone yours? Is this phone yours?" I'm like, "Why did you?" He was like, "Why did you take this phone?" And I'm like, "That's not mine. I got my own phone. Y'all didn't already check my bag, and then y'all took my belongings back to my grandmother's house. So it's like y'all really don't have enough evidence to do that."
Yeah.
Thankfully, I didn't touch the phone. Because that's what they kind of wanted me to do. And so
horrible.
I was detained. So anyway, they took me to the, I think it was Linwood Detention Center. I was detained for 3 days, 2 nights.
Brandon.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about this experience? Write it down? How do you seem so calm and collected about it. I'm up in arms. I'm like shaking my fist in the air.
Yeah.
And
I was at that time too, because
how long
I'm like,
ago was this?
This was about 5-6 years ago.
Oh my
13,
gosh!
Yeah.
Have you ever wrote about this experience? To write it out so you don't
journaled.
film?
I journaled a lot. Journaled a lot. And that was it. We tried to do something about it, but it was just too exhausting.
Yeah, it is, and that's how they get you a lot of times.
Yeah. And I said, I'm not taking myself through that. I'm just gonna journal about it and try to just share it where I can.
Yeah.
So that's how I fell more deeper into teaching artistry, because I wanted to be that role model to other young students, to be like, what, if you got the arts to back you up,
Man.
that's something. Because if I was just out on the street, just kind of like walking around, not doing nothing, probably being another statistic or whatnot, or acted out of line with them, then I probably would not be here. I wouldn't be sitting in front of you today. I'd probably be dead or even locked up even longer. And my bail at that time was $10,000.
Stop it.
Yeah. For a robbery I didn't even commit. So
I get so upset.
Yeah.
My friend sent me something on Facebook one time about college. I was like, please just don't send me anything about it, because I get so upset about it. Like, I've experienced them do some things to my father as a kid, like unnecessarily. My father drives like a turtle, but yet they pulled us over. He was the only man in the car. My mother, my grandmother, my little niece, and they had like maybe 8 police cars. 8 police cars talking to us crazy, talking to my daddy crazy. Ever since then, it's just been, I'm struggling. Y'all pray for me when it comes to my relationship, with the cops. Y'all, I'm hitting my microphone right now. I apologize, my audio guy. But I get so bothered by it, Well, let's talk about what the positivity. You have Native Son, this, my goodness, talk about this. How excited are you for this?
Yeah, it's slowly but surely hitting me. When we found out that Center Theater Group picked it up for the block party this time. So I'll go into rehearsals Tuesday. Coming up is pretty cool. But Native Son was, we first did it at Antaeus Theater Company last year, and a professor recommended me, my old professor, Anita DeShelle Sparks, she recommended me to come in and to go for that part. So she put my name into the program manager and the director, who was Andy Chapman at that time. And I didn't, I'd heard of Native Son, but I didn't know the book or anything like that.
You had to read that thing in college.
Richard Wright.
Richard Wright, yep.
But yeah, so I came in, did a code read for the part, and the director, Andy, she asked me, what is it about Buddy that you're attracted to? Talk to me about Buddy a little bit, And it's a trip how Nambi actually combined the little brother into the gang members. So I won't give too much, but it's an amalgamation.
Y'all have to get the tickets.
Yeah.
All right. Now, when can they see this live and in person?
April 18th through the 28th. It's at the Kirk Douglas Theater.
Which is a great theater. Have you ever performed on that stage before?
it's my first time.
Brother, the first time I went there, there's an actress named Edwina Findlay.
Yeah.
She did a play. I can't remember the name of the play, but she was awesome. She was phenomenal. As I know you will be. And I'm just sure. I will be there. I hope you will be there. Is there anything you would like to share with the viewers before we go?
Yeah, just know what kind of artist you want to be. And I'll quote Dr. Cindy Trim she said this a while back, is that respect the art of divine timing. You know, what's urgent for somebody else may not be urgent for you. So don't feel the need to rush all the time. As an artist, just take your time, do it right, and God will finesse out the rest for you.
Yeah, God has been taking care of you, brother.
Yeah.
He has.
I'm
because
grateful.
throughout all of this, you're so, I don't know, peaceful. I don't know, that's the word I could think of. If y'all felt this energy that I was feeling, it's just peace over here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that that's a blessing to behold. You know, a lot of times throughout all this chaos, and you experience so much chaos, it's chaotic inside or inside, you know what I mean? So continue to do what you do. One more question. I have one more question, because a lot of people are out there wondering, man, he's living a dream. He pursued his dream. He's in Los Angeles. He's doing theater. Do you think that it's a matter of finding your yes or creating your yes?
Create your yes.
Create.
I would say create your yes.
Why?
I think the best things come out of chaos, here and here. And I think this is something that at the end of the day, we all chose. Because, you know, you have that question too, oh, did the art choose you or did you choose it?
Yeah.
10 times out of 9, we chose it. So I think the best things come out of creating, you know.
I'll take it.
That's
I'll take it. All right, you guys, you just experienced the Yes Show, Young, Entertaining, and Saved. I'm your host, LaCora Stephens, and this is my awesome, talented, peaceful guest, Brandon Rachal. Make sure you tune in to his performance at the Kirk Douglas Theater, Native Son. What dates?
April 18th through the 28th.
And of course, we'll have more information for you. You guys, be sure to use your talent to glorify God, and I'll see you next week. Bye.